September 11th, 2001. The world changed, but not the way they claim. This one's for the truth seekers. Eyes open. Yeah, it was 9/11. Planes hit the sky, but the story they told, man, it's all a lie. 2 towers fell, then the 3rd came down. No plane touched building 7, still hit the ground. Steel don't melt at jet fuel degrees, but it rained molten metal like autumn leaves. Firefighters heard the bombs, boom, boom, crash. Deathbed confession said they planted the stash. Wires in the walls, rigged from the floor. This wasn't just terror, it was planned before. When George W. Bush, he was reading the class, when the script played out like a shadowy cast. Inside job cover blown in the dust. In truth we trust, expose the unjust. They lied to our face just to open the door to the war in Afghanistan. Blood for war, loose change in the deck. Now play that card, cause the truth cuts deep and it hits real hard. Inside job, yeah, it's time that we see the freedom they stole was from you and me. Operation enduring what? Freedom's a phrase. While the poppies bloomed and the drones were blaze. Al-Qaeda the excuse, Taliban the prize. But the oil, the opium, that's the real why. Osama was the ghost in they scripted play. CIA trained, then cast away. Refused to hand them over, so they dropped the bomb. For 20 damn years, we sang that song. Young men sent to fight, come back with scars. PTSD, trauma, traded truth for stars. They sold us fear, wrapped in a flag while the towers fell in a silent gag. Silverstein said, pull it, yeah, you heard that right. Insurance doubled up just before that night. NORAD stood down, jets flew no pace, while the blueprint burned without a trace. Patriot Act passed, surveillance began, all from the ashes of a false flag plan. Fear became law, truth got banned, but we hold the match, let's take a stand. Inside job cover blown in the dust. In truth we trust, expose the unjust. They lied to our face just to open the door to the war in Afghanistan. Blood for war, loose change in the deck. Now play that card, cause the truth cuts deep and it hits real hard. Inside job, yeah, it's time that we see the freedom they stole was from you and me. Media fed us lies, anchors in sync, repeating the script before we could blink. Flags waved high while they censored dissent and labeled the truth as a wild event. They mocked the thinkers, jailed the brave, turned every citizen into a slave. News ain't news, it's fear on repeat, while the real architects never missed a beat. They shocked the world, a fractured the mind, then fed us fear just to keep us blind. Trauma-based tactics in a global play, rewiring thought with what they display. False flags fly when agendas expand, while puppets obey the hidden hand. It's not just bombs, it's mental chains. They rule the world through trauma and pain. They said it's Al-Qaeda, they said it's Islam, but truth's in the silence before the bomb. WTZ's base flashes and shakes, symmetry falls like planned demo fakes. Watch loose change, they mocked and laughed, but that film pulled back the engineered craft. Now 2 decades deep, they wanna forget, but the blood still drips and the truth ain't set. August 21, troops left the sand, but the ghosts of war still haunt this land. What did we win? What did we gain? Just a trail of coffins and eternal pain. Halliburton cashed in, Cheney smiled while mothers cried for the stolen child. Truth ain't conspiracy, it's just suppressed by the media script and the suited press. Wake up, dig deep, crack the seal, cause the pain they caused, it was never real. Controlled demolition, pretext for war, now let's kick down the narrative door. Ashes don't lie when the smoke is cleared. The truth still whispers what the world once feared. From twisted steel and shattered glass, a voice cries out from the buried past. The lie was loud, but silence speaks in broken hearts and tear-stained cheeks. But now we rise, no more delay, cause justice echoes and it won't decay. Inside job cover blown in the dust. In truth we trust, expose the unjust. They lied to our face just to open the door to the war in Afghanistan. Blood for war, loose change in the deck. Now play that card, cause the truth cuts deep and it hits real hard. Inside job, yeah, it's time that we see they took 9/11 to take Leg B. Now the smoke has settled, But the truth still burns and history hides at every turn. They built their lives on blood and pain, but time don't lie, it speaks in flame. So watch loose change, break the trance, don't miss your shot. This is truth's last dance. The system falls when the people engage, so light the spark and burn the cage.